Means for every homeopathic doctor, every patient is a research.
Yes. So homeopathy doesn't treat the disease. It treats you. It treats the person behind the disease.
Okay. I'm taking the allopathic medicine for thyroid, and my thyroid level, when I'm stopping it, it again goes back to the same
Exactly.
level. Yeah.
So homeopathy will either act or not act. It will never cross-react.
I see. Means you are an encyclopedia, right?
Not really, but I don't prefer patients going or hopping to different clinics or approaching different people when they can avail everything under one. So homeopathy is a 200 years old medicine. So it is a system of medicine which was discovered by a German physician. And when you take treatment, it's not about changing the outside or changing the stress. It's about altering your perception about the same stress which is happening. In homeopathy is quite different, I would say, because it is highly individualized.
Okay, so in homeopathy, tell me one more thing. So when the doctor is checking a patient, so they are asking for the tests also which we do in allopathic,
Yes.
the blood test and everything,
Yes,
it is there.
So homeopaths are doctors. Like I come from a background with professional qualifications of 5.5 years
Right.
into medicine, just as any medical graduate would take his or her schooling. So we've been taught the basics of anatomy, physiology, biochemistry, pathology, and medicine. The only difference that demarcates the study is in the final year, where we study about homeopathic remedies and they study about conventional remedies. That's the only difference. Otherwise, the whole foundation is the same. So we can, or rather we do, I do ask my patients to get some tests done if it is necessary, because then it becomes more and more clear at what stage we are in and what does the remedy do before and after the case.
So once the patient is coming to you, you speak to them regarding for the issues and the stress level they have.
Yeah.
After that, you decide which all kind of tests are required for them.
Yes.
And then you treat them with the medication.
Correct.
Second thing I want to ask, means I have asked so many things as of now.
worries.
But the point is, I want to ask, this is very specifically I had heard, because my mom used to take long time back the medication of this homeopathy. So I still remember this question. People say, when you are taking homeopathy, you should not take any other medicine with that.
Okay.
So is it okay? So if I'm taking allopathy for the emergency basis, so that my headache will stop now, and later I can switch to the homeopathy, where I can handle my root cause. But how to take these medicines if somebody have to take that medicine at that point of time?
So this is a situation of extreme condition where you literally you don't have any sort of help to natural remedies or homeopathy, and you want to have a quick fix of your headaches.
Right.
Yeah. Number one, we need to understand why that headache comes. If you take homeopathy for the headache in acute condition, it takes few minutes for that headache to go away with homeopathy.
Few minutes.
Few minutes.
I have heard this is a slow process.
Yeah, that's again a myth. So
Again a
that
myth.
comes again a myth of homeopathy.
So she is busting the myth today that homeopathy is a slow process, right?
It's not
Yes,
a slow
doctor.
process. The process is gradual in chronic cases. When you've already bombarded your system with so many medicines, you are, doing everything, but it's not working. So first, homeopathy will detox your body from all that ill effects and then get to the healing mode. That happens in chronic cases.
Right.
In acute cases, when we say acute cases, means something happening suddenly, like an acute headache,
Right.
injury, or bloating, acidity, in few minutes. I have seen my patients responding in 5 to 10 minutes of the remedy. So just like the headache was never there. So we need to understand why the headache has happened. So that's why a homeopath or I will ask you like hundreds of questions, even if you have a headache. How did it start? What do you feel worse with? How do you feel better with? What do you feel like doing in it? How is your mental state right now? This all gives me an exact correlation of the remedy. So that remedy, as I said, going back, law of similars, like cures like. So this remedy, if I would have given it to a healthy person, would have produced the same headache that she is suffering right now. So that remedy, I give it to her and the headache goes away. I hope I'm making sense.
Yeah, but what I wanted to ask, like, is it required? See, my question was, can we take that allopathic with homeopathy
That
in
is
some
the
of the
second part
cases?
of the question. Yeah. So in conditions where people are already on conventional medicines or allopathy, like most of the patients with hormonal imbalances or diabetes, they are already prescribed certain remedies. It's absolutely safe to take both the treatments together.
This is again a myth.
Yes.
This is
It's
again
a
a
myth
myth.
that you cannot take it because it will not contradict that. It will always complement it. It will not contradict. Homeopathy will either act or not act. It will never cross react.
I see. And when we are taking the homeopathy medicine, which kind of food we should avoid?
That's again a myth, I would say. In my practice, it's individualistic to homeopathic practitioners. I don't deprive my patients to avoid any major foods. Yeah, just when you're taking the remedy, your mouth should be clean and you keep the pills under the tongue and allow 15 minutes before and after for the medicine to be absorbed.
That's nice. As if now we have cleared the basics of homeopathy. There were few myths which you have cleared now. Let's dive into the second topic, which is related to gut.
Okay.
As you have explained so many things about, in a different form of homeopathy, but basically let's talk about the gut health. How homeopathy is helpful for gut symptoms.
So when you say gut health, it's a very important topic or a rather very powerful phrase.
Because we say, gut is a second brain.
Yeah.
So that is the reason, means how this is interconnected with each other.
Yeah, it's a very powerful statement that gut is our second brain. So what do you mean by that? The gut is having connections or neuroendocrine connections with our brain. So a lot or a major part of our nervous system lies in our gut. So which means that there are trillions and millions of nerve cells in our gut or the digestive system. Gut means the digestive system. Where there are these nerve cells, they are in constant communication with our brain. So when your gut is unhealthy, it will send signals to your brain that something is off. So automatically you will start to change your mood, your sleep patterns, your energy levels. There is a chemical called serotonin or a hormone which is produced in our gut. 90% of it is produced in our gut. This is a major chemical which is responsible for keeping our mood good, letting us sleep properly. A lot of neurotransmitters are emerging from the digestive system. So this helps in our balance of mood and sleep factors and energy factors. So if the gut is unhealthy, your mind will show up. If your mind is unhealthy, your gut will show up.
So this is interconnected.
They both are interconnected. Imagine you must have, I'm sure, gone through this sensation of having butterflies in your stomach before.
I have most of the time
Yeah.
when I'm doing something new.
Yes. So before any event, you'll have those butterflies in the stomach.
Right.
Why? And so many people say, I have a gut feeling. How did this statement come upon?
Because it's something here in the gut.
Something here. And this comes from here. So the gut and the brain are interconnected.
Means when the butterflies are here, our mind also
It's
doing tick,
working.
tick, tick, tick. Yeah.
Your stress is releasing a lot of flight and fight response.
Right.
So you're continuously in that anxiety. So that anxiety releases certain other things which cause that uneasiness, bloating, nausea, and butterflies in the stomach. Yeah. And then that will put you off. You'll get into, it's like a cycle. You'll feel anxious, you feel restless, sleep is disturbed, low energy levels. So the moment you fix your gut, you will automatically feel calmer.
So like big disease like, cancer or different kind of, nowadays everybody is having this PCOS. All small girls are having. So this is just because of the gut is not healed properly or
Major
maybe
issue.
because of the fast food or...
It's a major issue. It's a major issue because with this fast-paced lifestyle that we are continuously living in, easy access to processed food, easy access to sugar, easy access to all of the junk food, this is all causing an unhealthy gut. Means what? It's causing inflammation to the intestinal wall. So instead of absorbing the good stuff, the good nutrients like vitamins B, D, E, K, we are absorbing all the toxins inside. Every second person in Dubai, if I do a random test, every second person will be low on all of these factors.
Exactly.
Vitamin D, vitamin E.
Vitamin D, I think mostly people are having
No
the
sun
issues
exposure.
with.
So that's a minimal aspect to look at. That less sun exposure, yes, it plays a vital role. But major of the food that we eat, we are not able to absorb it. We are not able to absorb the nutrition inside because of these factors. And there is something called as gut bacteria. There are trillions of bacteria in our gut. They are helpful in determining so many things. They help you to absorb nutrition. They help you to maintain the integrity of your digestive system. If you have an imbalance in your gut microbiome, it calls for a bigger attention.
So that is the actual cause. Because nowadays everybody is having the stress, bloating.
Yes.
These issues are very common.
Yes.
Even PCOS. Now to every second girl is having. Because of course, if the gut is not healed properly, how you will think about anything
because
else?
when I say gut, it's the entire digestive system. So all the organs are playing a role. Your stomach, liver, intestines, rectum, bladder, everything plays a role.
Means when the root is not fine,
Yeah.
how you will ask for the fruits
Yes.
from the tree.
Yes,
right?
exactly.
Yeah.
So PCOS largely comes from a hormonal imbalance. We all know.
Yes.
But what is causing this hormonal imbalance? It's because your liver is not able to detoxify. Liver is a very powerful organ by itself that even if you don't do anything, it is going to remove all the toxins from your body. But when your liver is weak and it needs support, it's not able to remove those toxins. So these toxins recirculate in your system. It's the seat of hormones. When liver is not weak and cannot support, it will for sure create a pressure on the thyroid, on your uterus, and that's how it causes hormonal
Even
imbalance.
that, maybe that is only the cause of
Yes.
this obesity now in
Oh, yes.
nowadays, like
Oh,
where
yes.
people are thinking about eat whatever and spoil your roots, and then you are saying I'm putting on weight and everything.
Yes.
Yeah? These are the root cause where, if you're not nurturing your body properly, so you are seeing these effects. Okay, as we spoke about PCOS, we spoke about cancer, obesity, means everything we have a solution in homeopathy. And tell me one more thing, doctor. It's just small, and I think if you want to tell this to my viewers directly in the camera, which kind of food they can take to help their gut. And these are the two questions I'm asking together so that there will be a rhythm to it. One thing, which kind of foods they can have to relax their gut, and one advice which is good for them to have stress-free mind.
Okay. So I would like to sum up by saying that I have addressed so many factors in this talk. So when it comes to addressing one food that will relax your or it is good for the gut, it's more about not what you eat, also more about how you eat, at what time you're eating, at what time you're sleeping. How does your mood shift throughout the day with whatever you've eaten in the day? So this is more important to go at a deeper level. It's not only about what you eat. Of course, you have to be clean in your diet by having unprocessed food, less sugar, less gluten, less milk, yes. But look at the deeper structures. Look at the timings of your meals. Look at the timings of your sleep. I very much advocate sleep in rejuvenation, because every night when we sleep, we are rejuvenating our bodies. If you don't have quality sleep, you're going to suffer for the rest of your days. Even if you're running in a very busy schedule, short naps, maybe 15 or 20 minutes, is very powerful. It can completely turn you over. So that's an important takeaway to take from today's session that I feel is that we need to focus on your gut health. See where are you suffering? Take your symptoms, initial signals from the body. Don't ignore them. Take into consideration, because homeopathy is all about addressing your body to heal itself. It's helping your body to come back to that age-old tradition which our fathers and parents and ancestors kept telling you. Now we seem to have forgotten. But now the situations and circumstances are so much telling about it that I feel that natural healing, homeopathy, these all are going to be the primary mode of treatments.
Okay, so you mean to say they have to see the timings.
Yes.
They have to see what they are putting into the stomach. It should be more natural way.
Yes.
And avoid little sugar, gluten, and there was one more thing you
Dairy.
said. Dairy. So dairy is also affecting.
Yes. So this is a complete discussion altogether by itself, because there are so many factors behind this as to why we should be away from this.
So maybe we can cover that on the later
in a
topics.
separate podcast.
Okay, so one last advice for the, to release the stress.
So So
If somebody wants to know, like last advice you want to give to our viewers, how they can be stressless.
if we were asked to be stressless, we would be in the zone of nirvana. Okay, so
Right.
like nothing to worry
Nothing
about.
to worry
we
about.
cannot escape, as I mentioned some time back, we cannot escape the stress factors or the situations that are around us, but we can definitely modify or change our perception towards it. In the current situation where we are in the Gulf's political conditions, you can perceive it as danger and a threat to your life. I can perceive it as no growth, no career, or something else. Somebody might be really chilling. They might not be, getting affected at all. So if you're able to modify this perception, homeopathy works at that root. So it will modify the perception as to how you see reality. That is the way to live stress-free.
Okay, so we have 3 last questions of the podcast. One, you have to tell a person should sleep for how many hours in a day in a go.
You must sleep at least 7 to 8 hours a day.
That is mandatory.
That is required. Your body needs that kind of a rest. And believe it or not, there are certain energy channels in your body which work at specific time. If you don't sleep, liver meridian, the liver channel, it works only at night. If you're not sleeping, your liver is not working well. You're not allowing your liver to work well. So you need to sleep at that time. If you're waking up at 2 or 3 a.m., that means we need to look at your liver.
And what time they should have their last meal?
Last meal of the day should be not later than 7 p.m.
And if somebody is working for night shift then?
If somebody is working for night shift, then you need to alter, because that whole system is 360-degree turn. So you need to have very light meal at night. Your stronger meal should be in the daytime.
Okay.
Yeah, because at night time, the whole system, digestive system, goes into a relaxed mode. It's not working that efficiently. So whatever you're going to eat, it's going to sit in your stomach. It's not going to be digested and processed. It will get digested only in the morning. So if you imagine, if you eat heavy at night and it's sitting in your stomach, just like cooked food on the table, you leave it overnight and you come in the morning, what will happen to that food? It will get stale. It will release toxins.
Right.
So same food is releasing toxins in your gut. So it's advisable always not to exceed beyond 7 p.m. whoever can. And those who are in this kind of a shift need to be very light meals at night.
Okay. And one workout which anybody can do, everybody can do for their healthy body.
Yeah, so you need to choose what workout works for you, what physical exercise works for you. It can be a small walk, it can be a small jog, it can be dance, it can be high intensity training, it can be gym, anything which you feel good about it, not doing it as a compulsion.
In 24 hours, how many minutes they should work out every day?
There's no standard rule as such that you need to work out on this, but if you're more consistent, that is the key. So even if you're doing it for 15-20 minutes a day, make sure you do it consistently.
Regularly.
Yeah.
So that's it, doctor, for the day today. This is the episode on homeopathy details. We have given you the basic information about how homeopathy can help you getting over with a lot of disease. So if you have any queries or questions, you can directly message us on Instagram page, or maybe you can directly contact Dr. Kapoor. Her email address I will be mentioning in the description box. So that's it for the day. This is me, Sadhna, and this is my channel, The Attitude of Gratitude.